Welcome to Digital Learning DCE. I am Kousalya S, Assistant Professor from the Department of Mathematics. In this video, we are going to learn a few more examples on the equation of a sphere. The learning objective of this session is to make the students to find the equation of a sphere passing through different points and having its center lies on the given plane. Session outcome is students will be able to find the equation of a sphere passing through the origin and cutting off positive intercepts on the coordinate axis, and to find the equation of a sphere passing through the given points and the origin, and also to find the equation of a sphere passing through the points and having the center on a given plane. In the previous videos, we have learned the standard equations and the for general equation of a sphere. Based on that, we are going to solve some more problems on equation of a sphere. Let us do the first problem. Find the equation of a sphere whose center is 1, minus 3, 2 and passes through the point 2, minus 1, 0. So let us name the center as C and it passes through the point as P as 2, minus 1, 0. We require the radius, and radius is nothing but the distance between C and P. So use the distance formula. Cp, that is the radius, equals root of 2 minus 1 the whole square minus 1 minus 3 the whole square 0 minus 2 the whole square. So you are going to get the radius of the required sphere as 3. Substitute the center and the radius of the sphere in the form of x minus alpha the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square plus z minus gamma the whole square equals r square. Here alpha, beta, gamma is 1, minus 3, 2, that is the center, and radius is 3. Substitute in the equation, and on simplification, you are going to get the required equation of a sphere as x square plus y square plus z square minus 2x plus 6y minus 4z plus 5 equal to 0. Next problem. Find the equation of a sphere which passes through the points 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 and whose center lies on the plane 3x minus y plus z equal to 2. So let the equation of a plane we'll consider as equation 1. Let the required equation of a sphere be in the standard form. We have to take it as x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 2. Now, the center of 2 is minus u minus v minus w, which lies on equation 1. So, in equation 1, replace x, y, z by minus u minus v minus w. You are going to get the equation as minus 3u plus v minus w equal to 2. That can be written as 3u minus v plus w equal to 2. Name it as equation 3. Now you can look at the question. The equation of a sphere, that is a sphere passes through the point 1, 0, 0. So 2 passes through the point 1, 0, 0 means we can substitute the values of x, y, z as 1, 0, 0 in equation 2. So you are going to get the equation 2 by passes through the point 1, 0, 0 after simplification as 1 plus 2u plus d equal to 4. That means x, y, z, the values you are going to take it as 1, 0, 0. So you are going to get the equation as 1 plus 2u plus d equal to 0 after simplification. Call it as equation 4. Similarly, equation 2 also passes through the point 0, 1, 0. Again, substitute the values of x, y, z as 0, 1, 0 in equation 2. So, equation 2 turns out to be 1 plus 2v plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 5. Again, the sphere passes through the one more point 0, 0, 1. Again, substitute this 0, 0, 1 in equation 2 by substituting x, y, z as 0, 0, 1. you are going to get 1 plus 2w plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 6. Now we have equations 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 4 unknowns as u, v, w, d. So solving this, you are going to get the values of u as minus 2 by 3, v as minus 2 by 3, w also as minus 2 by 3, and d as 1 by 3. After getting the values of u, v, w and g, substitute in equation 2 and rearrange, you are going to get the equation of a sphere as whatever is given in the slide. The next problem. Find the equation of a sphere which passes through the points 1, minus 3, 4, 1, minus 5, 2, 1, minus 3, 0, and whose center lies on the plane x plus y plus z equal to 0. This type of problem, students, you can expect for 5 marks. So let us the same procedure we are going to use whatever we have used in the previous problem. So let us take the equation of a plane as equation 1. Let the required equation be x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 2. Now you can see that the center of equation 2 is minus u, minus v, minus w, which lies on the equation 1. So substitute in place of x, y, z as minus u, minus v, minus w, you are going to get minus u, minus v, minus w equal to 0. That can be written as u plus v plus w equal to 0. Call it as equation 3. Again, you can see that equation 2 passes through the point 1, minus 3, 4. So substitute in place of x, y, z as 1, minus 3, 4 in equation 2. And after simplification, you are going to get 26 plus 2u minus 6v plus 8w plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 4. Again, 2 passes through the point 1, minus 5, 2. So substitute in place of xyz in equation 2 as 1 minus 5, 2. After simplification, you are going to get 30 plus 2u minus 10v plus 4w plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 5. Next, again, equation of a sphere passes through the points 1, minus 3, 0. So substitute 1, minus 3, 0, that is in place of x, y, z in equation 2. Substitute that. After simplification, you are going to get 10 plus 2u minus 6v plus d equal to 0. That is equation 6. Again, we have the 4 equations 3, 4, 5, 6 and the 4 unknowns u, v, w and d. You all know how to solve the equations. By solving these equations, you are going to get the values of u as minus 1, v as 3, w as minus 2 and d as 10. So substitute this in the equation of a sphere, that is in equation 2. So the equation of a required sphere is x square plus y square plus z square minus 2x plus 6y minus 4z plus 10 equal to 0. Next problem, students. Find the equation of a sphere which passes through the points 4 minus 1, 2, 0 minus 2, 3, 1 minus 5 minus 1 and 2, 0, 4. You can see that this sphere passes through 4 points here. So let us take the required equation of a sphere as a standard form x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 1. Now the sphere passes through the point A, 4 minus 1, 2. So substitute x, y, z of equation 1 as 4 minus 1, 2. And after simplification, you are going to get 21 plus 8u minus 2v plus 4w plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 2. Again, the sphere passes through the point B, 0, minus 2, 3. So substitute x, y, z as 0, minus 2, 3 in equation 1. And after simplification, you are going to get 13 minus 4v plus 6w plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 3. Now again equation of a sphere passes through the point 1 minus 5 minus 1. So substitute in equation 1 x, y, z has 1 minus 5 minus 1. you are going to get 27 plus 2u minus 10v minus 2w plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 4. Now the last point, the sphere passes through the point 2, 0, 1. Again substitute xyz of equation 1 as 2, 0, 1. You are going to get 5 plus 4u plus 2w plus d equal to 0. So equations 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 equations, 4 unknowns, easy for us to solve. So after solving this, you are going to get the value of u, v, w and d as minus 2, 3, minus 1 and 5 respectively. So substituting these values in equation 1, the equation of a required sphere will become x square plus y square plus z square minus 4x plus 6y minus 2z plus 5 equal to 0. Next problem. Find the equation of a sphere which passes through the points 3, 4, 2, 2, 0, 5 and having its center on the line x minus 2y plus z equal to 0 equal to 5x minus z minus 2. Now you all know how to find the equation of a sphere when it passes through the points. So the same procedure we are going to continue here. Let the equation of a required sphere be the standard form x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0. Call this as equation 1. Now 1 will pass through the point 3, 4, 2. So substitute in equation 1 x, y, z as 3, 4, 2. After simplification, you are going to get 6u plus 8v plus 4w plus d plus 29 equal to 0. Call it as equation 2. Again, equation of a sphere passes through the point 2, 0, 5. So substitute 2, 0, 5 as x, y, z in equation 1. After simplification, you are going to get 4u plus 10w plus d plus 29 equal to 0. Call it as equation 3. Now look at the question. Center will lies on the line x minus 2y plus z equal to 0 equal to 5x minus z minus 2. And center of equation 1 is minus u minus v minus w, which lies on the given line. So substitute in x minus 2y plus z as minus u minus v minus w. So you are going to get the fourth equation as u plus 2v minus w equal to 0. And again substitute minus u minus v minus w in the equation 5x minus z minus 2. So you are going to get the fifth equation as minus 5u plus w minus 2 equal to 0. Now we have equations 2, 3, 4, 5. By solving these equations, we are going to get the values of u as minus 1, v as minus 2, w as minus 3 and d as 5. Substitute these values in equation 1. So the equation of a required sphere is x square plus y square plus z square minus 2x minus 4y minus 6z plus 5 equal to 0. And the last problem of this session, find the equation of a sphere which passes through the origin and making intercepts A, B, C on the coordinate axis. So again, let us take that the required equation be x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equal to 0. Call it as equation 1. This sphere cut the coordinate axis at A, B, C respectively. Therefore, OA will become A, OB is B and OC is C. That means the sphere passes through the points A00, 0B0, 00C and the origin 000. So equation 1 passes through these 4 points. Let us take one by one point. Let us substitute A as A00 in equation 1. So you are going to get in equation 1 as 2AU plus D plus A square equal to 0. I am sure how you got this equation means in place of x, y, z in equation 1, substitute A00. On simplification, you are going to get the second equation. Similarly, it will pass us through 0B0 Again, substitute in equation 1 xyz as 0b0. You are going to get 2bv plus d plus b square equal to 0, equation 3. Now again equation 1 passes through 0, 0c. So substitute xyz of equation 1 as 0, 0c. You are going to get 2cw plus d plus c square equal to 0, that is equation 4. And the last point 0, 0, 0, substituting xyz as 0, immediately we are going to get the value of d as 0, that is equation 5. Now we have three equations 2, 3, 4 and three unknowns u, v, w. Solve these three equations and we get the equation of the values of u as minus a by 2, v as minus b by 2 and c as minus c by 2. So substitute these values of u, v, w, d in equation 1 and on simplification you are going to get the equation as 2x square plus 2y square plus 2z square minus ax minus by minus cz equal to 0. To solve these problems, students, I have followed these books. Please look at the references. Thank you.